to pay respect to their elders past, present and emerging, acknowledge any First Nations peoples in the room, and just give you a little bit of a rundown on who I am and my role. And have I got a little slide as well on the Black Academy going in here? Let me have a look. No, I don't. Okay, that's good. It's nice and easy. So my role is Deputy Dean Indigenous, and I head up the Black Academy, which is a collective group of academics and professional staff and researchers who are Aboriginal and or Torres Strait Island. And so our role is embedded within the faculty to support, guide, but also enrich curriculum in the things that we do. So if you see me around, come and say hi. If you're floating around on level 5 and you're in the population health area, you will see the Black Academy staff sitting there, so come and say hello to us. But I'd just like to say good luck with your journey, and I wish you all the very best. And I'm going to hand over to our Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health, Professor Cheryl Jones.
So thank you, Marie, and welcome everyone. We're so delighted that you've chosen UNSW as the place where you want to do your next part of study. I'm biased, but I think this is a really special university. I've been the Dean here for 18 months. I can honestly say it's a place that's very much driven by its values and driven by its desire for societal impact. And we have a university strategy, Progress for All, and underneath that our new faculty strategy, which is better, equitable health for all. Our real belief is not only about the traditional metrics of universities, of great research and great education, but really how can we make a difference? And if we're innovating, how do we make sure it reaches all populations? And how do we prepare you and ourselves for the future, which, as we know, is rapidly changing and disruptive, not only with global changes, but disruptive technologies as well. For those who have been at this university, you'll understand all the systems, but for those who don't, and for those online who may be studying remotely, this university does have a lot of incredible supports to support you. So generally about student services, the nucleus, your own health, which is really important, the health service, to study research and library and studies. The university's got a great library service, educational adjustments either for health or disability, with the equitable learning service, student support procedures are there, just about how life impacts us all through student support, your own wellness, psychology and wellness as the Talk Campus app, support for you. Many of you may have been on a journey of study for many, many years. Many of you may have returned from the workforce, and this could be where you are adapting or redeveloping some study skills, so please reach out with the academic skills. Another thing that we feel very strongly about, we want this campus and your activities off or on campus to be safe. So we have a very strong commitment to reporting gendered violence, sexual assault or harassment through a gendered violence portal, and more generally for any concerns you have through the Speak Up process. And there's a QR code there you could scan, or you can visit the website, and you'll get this message many, many times today as well. And I'm handing over to our Associate Dean Education Quality now, but also our Deputy Chair of the University's Academic Board, Associate Professor Anita Haywood. Over to
Hi everybody, very, very warm welcome to you all. So I'd also first like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the lands that we're all meeting on, the Bidjigal people, and also the many lands of those of you who are joining us online as well. So those of you who've come on campus today, we're in the new HTH building, which is the Health Translation Hub, so welcome. It's brand new, we only moved in a couple of months ago. And so if you are listening online and you can make it to Sydney and to the HTH, I highly recommend. It's a beautiful building. So the Faculty of Medicine and Health and the School of Population Health, where I'm also based, is on level 5, but other programs are across different levels. So I firstly just wanted to congratulate you all on this big step in taking on postgraduate education. I've been teaching postgraduate education in the Faculty of Medicine Health for over 15 years now, and it is a real true joy, particularly, and I looked at my notes from last year and I used the word transformative and I thought, oh, that's a bit cliched, but it really can be, and you've chosen to take on postgraduate education, and it really can be transformative in the way you take your career and the rest of the career for the rest of your life. So I really, really encourage you to really take that on board and really make the most of it. So I just had, I suppose, 3 points that I've sort of learnt over the years around sort of some of my tips for getting started in postgraduate study. The first of it is related to your career. So a lot of students right at the end of their degree come to me and say, oh, I've nearly finished my degree, what do I do now? How do I get a job? And I was like, oh, it's not too late. But the time to do that is right at the beginning. So really now, really start to think about where is this going to take you and how do you want it to shape your career. So we have, each of our programs have a program director. You're going to hear from our directors of teaching and program directors today. They're your first port of call for career advice and for support around course selection and how to sort of mould your flexible degrees to suit where you want to go. So I highly recommend thinking about that now and sort of getting onto that now. The other part is, and Cheryl talked about some of the services at UNSW, they're the more serious student support services. There's also a lot of fun things across UNSW. We're a big university. Even for those studying online, there are opportunities to get involved across the campus. And the last point I had was around my role as Associate Dean Education Quality, and also my new role which I took on this year, which is Deputy Chair of the Academic Board of UNSW, and they're both governance roles, really looking at ways that we improve the quality of what we do at UNSW, and I particularly focus on education. And what we have across all levels from schools all the way through to academic board and even to university council is a strong student voice. So if you're keen on providing feedback and shaping not just your own career but the experiences of students across UNSW, there's lots of opportunities to get involved on school boards, faculty boards, academic board, and a whole range of other things to be able to sort of contribute to and shape policy. It's also a great way to meet other people who are studying as well. So thank you very much. I'll leave it there. So very warm welcome to you all and good luck with the rest of your studies. And I think I am passing on to Abra Chugtai, who's the Deputy Director of Teaching in Population Health.
Hello, welcome everyone. So my name is Dr. Abra Chugtai. I'm Deputy Director of Teaching at school, and I'm also a Program Director for Infectious Disease Intelligence Program. So we have 4 programs at School of Population Health. How many of you are from School of Population Health? Students? Okay. So we have 4 programs at school. So Master of Public Health, Health Management, Global Health, and Infectious Disease Intelligence. And we have 4 program directors as well. So as Anita mentioned, program directors are your first point of contact if you have any issue, so you can contact them. So I am Deputy Director of Teaching and also one of program directors. So if you have any problem related to infectious disease intelligence, you can contact me. Then we have other program directors as well. So then apart from 4 programs, we have dual programs as well, dual degree programs. So you can, Ben is a program director for dual degree, so you can contact him if you like. Again, I welcome all of you. So please contact us if you have any issue. Particularly, school is quite, sportive. If you have any issue, please contact us. We have other courses as well for you. For example, research program. Discuss about opportunities about research programs in the school. We have 6, 12, and 18 unit research programs. So you can, particularly if you're interested in PhD in future, you need to take those research programs, at least 12 or 18 unit category research so you can articulate to PhD. And we have a lot of internship opportunities as well. And internships are offered only in term 1 and term 3. So you should note this. So approximately 30 to 40 placements are available each term. So if you're interested in internship, please talk to us. So there are a lot of other opportunities as well. So if you have any, question, please contact us. We are at level 5, and just email us, email your course convener if you have any problem in the course. All courses are offered in dual mode, online mode as well, and also face-to-face. So I welcome all of you. Thanks. So I will introduce now Dr. Sania. So she's Director of Teaching Health Data Science.
Thanks, Deborah. So my name is Sanya, so I'm going to follow your cue and say, any future health data scientist in the room with us today? Wow, look at this number. This is the first time that I see so many hands up in the air. I'm so excited. Hello, everybody in the room. Hello, everybody online. We will be having a special welcome to you and to our program upstairs from 4:30. So I'll reserve that for when we go upstairs. But a little bit about our Health Data Science program. We are welcoming 70 new students in term 1. That brings our cohort of current students to about 210. We are relatively small but mighty compared to school population health. Back in the day, about 10 years ago, when we first designed the program, we designed the program with you in mind. Going back on Anita's voice where she said, you know, what do you hope to achieve and which career you're going to go into, we specifically tailored the program and written it from specifically for you in mind. So you are employable and you can get the skills you need when you go into the workforce. So we kickstarted in 2018, and you are our 8th year of intake and teaching, and we so welcome you to the program, to be it here in Sydney or online. We will see you on Monday morning. You'll have me as the first guest lecturer on Monday morning, so I welcome you to the classrooms from Monday, and I'll see you at 4:30 today for our Health Data Science welcome. Now I'm going to pass on to Amanda Henry, which we will skip Amanda. We'll go to Juno Kim, who is the Program Authority for Optometry and Vision Science.
Right, I have to get this right and use the right advancing tool. For those of you who are commencing studies with us in the School of Optometry and Vision Science, congratulations on finding the best place to grow your knowledge and expertise in vision and eye-related health. Whether you're about to commence a graduate certificate in vision impairment or our graduate diploma in orientation and mobility, or even perhaps our long-standing Master of Clinical Optometry, you'll encounter what is the highest quality educational experience on offer in any of these areas, as evidenced by consistently outstanding feedback from students and outcomes for graduate employability. You really have made the right choice in studying with us. As the largest school of optometry and vision science in Australasia, we are also #1 for research, and that's credited to our world-leading academics who are at the forefront of scientific discovery. And that's really important because that means that they are also leading evidence-based practice, which is so important for these areas of professional study. So for you, that means that you can expect and rest assured knowing that you'll be studying and learning from the best in the area. And in doing so, will grow your knowledge and professional know-how to not just become a future graduate of UNSW, but also be inspired to be a future leader in your profession. So at 4 p.m. today, we have our school postgraduate welcome, and anyone interested in engaging with us is encouraged and welcome to join this special online event. If you have any issues connecting or if you don't have the link, please just feel free to email me at juno.kim@unsw.edu.au. On behalf of the postgraduate education team in our school, I'd just like to say that we're really excited and look forward to supporting your career journey at UNSW Optometry and Vision Science. Thank you. And I'll just now hand it over to the next speaker, who's Miyoko Eriksson, who is the Senior Officer for English Language Development.
Thank you very much, Juno. My name is Miyoko. I'm from the Students' Academic Success and Learning Support teams, and I'm here to give you a brief introduction of the support that UNSW has for your academic needs. So the first support that we would like to introduce is a one-on-one consultation. It is a free service for both undergraduate and postgraduate students. You can have the consultation either face-to-face or online. For coursework students, it's going to be half an hour session, and for thesis and research students, it's going to be 1 hour. This could be the most personalized support that you may be able to get when you have a specific targeted area that you would like to get advice and guidance. The next on the list is study hacks workshops. So the areas that examples of areas that you can bring into the consultation, going back to one-on-one consultation, are planned for an assignment. So in a situation where you're not quite sure whether you are meeting the brief or requirement of that particular assignment, I don't want it to go any further, going to the wrong path. That is an area that you can bring into the consultation. And other areas are thesis management, time management, critical thinking, literature review, and reading and notes taking skills, down to the very specific skills such as referencing and presentation skills. So those areas are also covered in these study hacks workshops, where you're going to meet in-house UNSW facilitators. They have the wealth of knowledge and understanding of the unique academic needs that UNSW students would have. And the Feedback Hub is the gateway to this UNSW-endorsed third-party writing feedback service that you can upload up to 3 drafts per term to get the personalized writing feedback from the expert tutors of the Studio City. Currently, we are subscribing the human version of it. There is an AI version, but we are opting into the human version at the moment. We do receive the feedback that is more personalized at the moment. If you would like to take a little bit of time and pace at yourself, just to identify which skills that I would need, maybe ACE, Academic Confidence Essentials, might be a place for your interest. It is a self-paced online modules available in Moodle. It is organized, the information is organized in a way that you can pinpoint, being selective, which skills that you might want to have a bit deeper understanding. And then from there, you can possibly identify the gap in your academic skill areas. So the next QR code is going to take you to the webpage where we see as a depository of the online resources. I may not be able to cover all the support services that your need might require, but if you could go there, including all the support that I've just briefly mentioned is listed there. And finally, Let's Communicate is a very unique support, particularly for international students who's seeking to enhance the confidence and fluency in their oral English skills. It is a beautiful community where you will feel that I'm not alone in this. So that's just a really brief introduction about the support that we have. Hopefully those QR codes will take you to what you need. But yes, so I'm now going to hand over to Jennifer from library.
Thank you, Miyoko. Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see everybody. I'm Jennifer, and I'm here from the library. You're hearing a lot today and in this orientation week, so the important thing to remember from me is that the library is here to help you find information. Hopefully you received a lot of help in your previous studies, and the UNSW library is here to assist you with searching as well. Let me see if I can wield this correctly. Excellent. So firstly, of course, we have a huge collection of online resources that you can access as UNSW students. So you can Google the UNSW library right now, and there you'll come to our website where you can search for a range of different resources, whether that be ebooks, journal articles, or perhaps a database of global statistics, whatever you need for your current research. And we also have a helpful website that you can come to from our homepage called Subject Guides, which lists key resources and databases in medicine and health. So you can see what we subscribe to and what's being curated by librarians in my team for different subject areas. So do check out the library website when you need to find scholarly information. And if you're doing coursework, make sure to check your Moodle for the library resources that your teachers have selected for you. And of course, if you find yourself on campus, you can come visit us in person. So the main library, if you haven't been there yet, is the big, beautiful tower of concrete that sits beside the library lawn. So I hope you can come visit us. Inside, you will find a lot of bookable study spaces and desks available for you to focus. Let me just show you some examples. Okay, so our retreat space on level 3, as you can see, it has bean bags if you're quick. There's lots of comfy couches on level 4, and as well on level 4 you'll find that there's a dedicated space for postgraduate students, so you just need your student card to tap in to access that space, and you can book study rooms there. Of course, as well, you can borrow a book, of course, and you can borrow a laptop as well for 24 hours if you find yourself without a device. You can use our laptop borrowing locker. You can do your photocopying and printing, microwaves for heating up meals, and we even have a place where you can charge your phone in a charging locker if you need that as well. So here are just some quick library basics for you to know. So your student card at UNSW is also your library card. So you'll be using this card anytime you borrow or print something or access the rooms. And your Z-Pass is your key to UNSW. So at the library, you'll be using that to access online resources, to log into those journal articles and the databases. Anytime you log into a library computer or book a study room, you'll be using your ZID and Z-Pass. And if you have any questions, we're here to support you. So we do have a library chat on our website, and that is people answering, not bots. A librarian like myself will be on the other end of your screen. And postgraduates who are doing research, they can book in for a one-on-one research consultation with a librarian, and that's either online or in person, and that will be to assist you to learn more about searching in databases. So as well, we do also have a range of library workshops in tandem with the study hacks that Miyoko mentioned. There are library hacks, so if you'd like to book in for a workshop, you can find more details on our website as well. So that's all from me. Thank you everyone and welcome to UNSW. I shall pass you on to Safdar Ali from the Postgraduate Council.
Hello everyone, my name is Safdar Ali. I'm General Secretary of Postgraduate Council at UNSW, which is official representative student body for the postgraduate overall in the university. Actually at university there are two main bodies. One is SRC, which is for undergrad, and other one is PGC, which is for the postgrad. And I can see many faces which I met during our O-Week stall as well. So I'm just telling about little bit about what is Postgraduate Council. So postgraduate represent the student at UNSW to the university, and it has different levels of meetings at the university and nationwide as well. And the core of this this council is advocacy, engagement, and support. In terms of advocacy, we do we encourage students to come to our postgraduate lounge, where you can speak to us and tell us your problem anonymously. You want to find solutions, and we try to address that issues at the university, different organizations like academic boards, faculty boards, school board, and try to resolve that problems. And we also do have a lot of events for our postgraduate students. We do last year we do cruise party, coastal walks, picnic parties, and many more. You can also find us on our social media platform as well. And during your candidature, how postgraduate council help you? Like from the start, it helps while you are settling in. You can talk with others, peers within your group. We have many social media groups, including our Teams channel, WhatsApp, WeChat, Instagram, Facebook, where you can talk with others. You have to find like a support from others as well. During your studies, if you have any kind of questions, queries, and you find yourself to ask or to resolve anonymously or like openly, you can talk with us. We are an independent body for the postgraduate students. And after that, becoming graduates, you can at the end, we have many kind of seminars, which are writing seminars and thesis seminars, where you can elevate your pitch, like how to defend your thesis at the end as well. And these are some clamps of our postgraduate events. Like postgraduate council is not only for your telling about your academics things, but also connecting you socially, because social connection are more important for your well-beings. So you can email us, you can inquire us, and if you want to volunteering with us, this is a QR code for volunteering form. And I'm handing this to Suzanne. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Thanks, Safdar. I think we might be a little bit biased here, but with good reason. We are the best faculty in the best university, so you've come to the right place. So I hope you're feeling that. What we want to do now is we want to show you a video. It's such an exciting time to be starting a new program at university, and we're very excited that you're here. But you're getting a lot of information, but we really just want you to know what services are available, when and if you need them during the course of your journey. I think, you've all been to university before. There can be ups and downs, and so we just really want to make sure you know where they are. But rather than another person talk to you, we're going to show you a video. So hopefully if I click this button, the video will start. Click again. Here we go.
Hey there, welcome to UNSW. My name's Laura Montague and I'm the chair of your student organisation ARC, and I'm so delighted to welcome you to UNSW. UNSW is a place where you can learn, grow, discover and thrive, and there are so many amazing services to help you do just that.
The Nucleus is the home of student services, here to guide you from enrolment to graduation. Drop in online or in person if you have any questions around working through your degree, your student record, fees, ID cards or documentation. We'll be able to help or point you in the right direction.
The Student Support Advisors are here to help students navigate the pressures and stresses of life, including university life. The team takes a personalised approach, assisting students steer through a wide range of matters such as financial hardship or accommodation issues. And with general information regarding student visas, relationship difficulties, as well as personal and health-related concerns. Sections with student support advisors are free and confidential, and students can receive support in person or virtually. For more information or to book an appointment, just search UNSW Support Advisors.
Academic skills can help students with any aspect of their academic work, including planning and writing assignments, reading and note-taking, presentations, critical thinking, and many others. This service is available to all students at any point of their degree. The Academic Skills team meets with students by individual consultations, workshops, or in general education and faculty courses. They also provide heaps of study skills and resources online on the Academic Skills website.
Equitable Learning Service is a confidential service that supports students living with disabilities, medical or mental health conditions, or anyone with care responsibilities. The role of ELS is to ensure that you are provided with appropriate flexibility and educational support throughout your university studies. This service is free and confidential, and there is no need to tell your faculty what your health condition is. The team at Equitable Learning Services will work with you on a personalised equitable learning plan with specific educational adjustments.
Mental ill health is common. No matter what your concern, UNSW is committed to supporting students who experience any form of mental health distress. Support is available through Mental Health Connect, whether you're in Australia or studying overseas. Mental Health Connect will assess your needs and assist you to access the most appropriate counsellor, psychologist, advisor, or doctor. If you need support after hours, there's also an after hours line you can call. Head to Mental Health Connect website for more information.
UNSW Employability can help you to build your personal and professional identity to discover, launch and grow your future career. There are career coaches available for online appointments to assist you in navigating your employability journey at UNSW and beyond. For more information, go to employability.unsw.edu.au.
ARC is your official student organisation. We look after everything outside the classroom, from an epic O-Week to over 300 clubs, sustainability programs and creative opportunities, student wellness and sports on campus, and so much more. The gist is, we want you to experience everything. Your first step to an incredible experience at UNSW is to join ARC today.
So there you have it. There are heaps of ways that you can access opportunities and support at UNSW. See you on campus.
So we're going to have a short panel with some questions now. So if our panel members could come and join us. And you just need to turn your microphone. Can you hear me? Is that working? Yes, you just need to turn your microphones on. Great microphones. There's no feedback at all. Fantastic. If we could start with you. Of course. Can you tell us what is special consideration and how can I apply?
So I'm not in the group who's going to give approval, so I'm not going into details. However, what I understand the special consideration is the short-term adjustment when you fall sick, ill, or a circumstance that's just beyond control that might affect, particularly for assessment, but also the learning. On my personal experience, I misunderstood this special consideration only applicable on the day of assessment, but it can be also applicable leading to the assessment deadlines also. So what I found out about that is that if you just simply Google UNSW special consideration, a lot more details available there about the scenarios of the cases of the special consideration which may not be included in the special consideration. There is one thing that I would like to emphasize is that it's separate to the equity learning service or scheme, which is more of the ongoing medical issues. Yeah.
Thank you. Jennifer, if we could go to you now.
Yes.
Now, the question I was going to ask you, I actually think you've answered. So it was about
okay.
where do I go for help.
Right.
But perhaps could I ask you, perhaps you could give us, what would your top tips be for this group?
Okay.
Sorry, I've just
You put me on the spot.
under the bus.
I also don't know if my microphone is on, but I can.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is, excellent. Okay, my top tips would be to make use of all of the resources that you have available to you, and support each other. I think utilising the library is a great step. Please do come and see us or send us a chat. If you are doing more of a research project, you can book one of our consultations. If you have a course resource list, make use of that, because that's where your teachers are asking you to start. And then, just get in touch if you have any questions. There's so much support services at the university. I don't know if there's something you were hinting at that you wanted me to cover.
Maybe, are there any tips maybe about accessing the library? Your presentation was great and comprehensive. Is there anything you want to add?
No, I think largely it's just that a lot of people aren't aware that the library website is there. And you know, I might see some people in courses and I might talk about specific projects that people have. But if you access our website, you'll see that there's a lot more things that people aren't aware of. Sometimes people aren't even aware that they can get to a journal article. They think that we don't subscribe because they've Googled it, and then it's asking them to pay $30. Don't pay $30, please. So, you know, if you do come to a resource that you need, it's quite likely that we do provide access. So if you come to our library website and search there, then you will get a link that will authenticate you through as a UNSW student. So this might be similar to where you've studied in the past. Maybe it's been a little while, or maybe it was a little bit different. So just use our library website as your first port of call. Yeah.
That's a great tip. Please do not spend any money till you've been to see Jennifer or her colleagues. That's great. Safta, if we could go to you. Could you talk to us about how do students manage work-life balance? What does a day in the life of a postgraduate student look like? So I think for many postgraduate students, it can be very different to when they're an undergraduate.
Yes, exactly. This question comes in my mind as well when I was starting my PhD degree here, because like how casual days start in undergrad students' life, like morning classes, evening or afternoon labs, and after that in the evening you have to give time to the family and review your work or whatever. But in postgraduate, mostly you have to manage your own timetable. It's more kind of flexible. Many students like this kind of flexibility, but the key is how you manage your workload, your time schedule is the main thing. And the other thing is speak early with your supervisor, coordinators, and peers if you have any kind of need any kind of support, or if there is any kind of questions you want to ask, just ask, because it is different and you have many other responsibilities going through your mind. You are like struggling with that one, but better to get support early. And the third one, most important, is like be social connected. It gives you some kind of sense that you are connected with other people and you are not isolated. I guess this will be more kind of like a difference in the like a life of the postgraduate student.
Do you have any advice about swapping between part-time and full-time? What are the options?
Yes, these options are available for the students, and these options are for the students to avail them. They are not, these not options are like to penalize student or keeping in mind that why students are choosing like a part-time role or deferring or something like that. These options are for you to support. If something happens in your life, in life events or study issues or health issues, these options are for you to utilize them. I guess it's better to speak with your coordinators, speak your supervisors, and try to avail if you want.
I guess that also covers perhaps taking some leave if needed as well.
Yes, exactly. And I hope there are many kind of success stories you can find on UNSW website as well, where people get these kind of support like part-time, full-time, and deferring, and still they are successful PhDs and postgrad student as well.
Fantastic. And do you have a top tip for this group?
I think for me is consider your postgrad as marathon, not sprint, where you think like you will achieve by Monday, you will achieve all your things, you will clear your title of your research, whatever, and you will start writing, and by the end of next 3 months you will like publish your article, whatever, but not like that. Progress matter, not perfections. So just manage, divide your work in pieces. Many of like people will say these words, and these are very important actually, because in the start you are very enthusiastic and you know that these are very easy tasks you can do, but actually you can't. Just divide them in pieces and try to do that, and it's very easy at the end.
Thank you. Great tips. And we'll finish with Miyoko. Do you have a top tip for this group?
My tip would be just be comfortable and confident who you are, and then prioritize what works for you. So for instance, if I give you my example, I'm somebody who's going to work towards 2 deadlines. I'm not really great at making it equal chunks across the weeks or months. So if I put some sort of appointment, such as the one-on-one consultation, I book ahead so that I'm going to look at almost like arbitrary deadline, so I'm going to work towards it. However, that's not the deadline of the assignment, so I still have a few days to finish it. So that's how I managed my sort of way of organize things, and I'm pretty sure everyone has their own. And then there's so many ways that you can do, and yeah, so that would be my tip.
Fabulous, thank you. Look, I'm going to throw my tip in, although it's not on my script. I'm going to say enjoy the process. You know, it's fabulous that you're here, and have fun. Can we thank our panel members? Thank you. Can I stay here? Yeah. You're welcome to. Thank you. Sorry. Dismiss the panel. Now, because you're at university, we now have a test. No, it's not really a test, it's actually a game. So we are going to play a game of heads and tails. So I'm going to ask a question, and if you think it's true, you're going to put your hands on your head. So we are testing on what you've just heard, and we've thrown a few others in as well. And if you think the answer is false, you put your hands on your hips. So once everyone's made, so we'll stand up to do this if you can, or if you don't want to stand up, you can just put your hand up or something. When everyone has made their choice, we'll tell you the right answer, and if you're right, stay standing, and if you got it wrong, you've got to sit down. Now there are prizes, so I'd encourage you to participate, and also warming up your skills for tests. I think that's a really good thing to do. Okay, are we ready? Am I allowed to stand up as well? Okay, I think I'm not allowed to do the questions, am I? Okay, so true or false. Now remember, hands on heads if you think this is true, and on your hips if you think it is false. Professor Cheryl Jones, who you might have just seen, is the current Dean of Medicine and Health at UNSW. Come on, you're pretty smart, this group, right? Well done, it's true. So you could, if you got it wrong, you sit down, but I think everyone got that one right. Okay. Okay, there are no separate study spaces available for postgraduate students. All study areas at UNSW are shared. So if you think that is true, am I reading this wrong? No, it's wrong. Oh yeah, no, sorry, it's false. Yeah, you're all right. Excellent, well done. Okay, next one. There are 3 libraries across UNSW Kensington and Paddington campuses. This is true? Yep, hands on. Oh, no one's getting anything wrong here. All right, we might have to throw to the decider question at the end. Okay. Okay, here we go. This will test you. UNSW's lion mascot is called Clive. True or false? It's false. That knocked a few out. He's pretty cute, Clancy. So Clancy was named after Sir John Clancy, who was a UNSW Chancellor in the 1960s. Okay, so here we go. For a small fee, the Feedback Hub is available 24/7 to provide feedback on drafted essays, reports and literature reviews for current students. True or false? It's false, there's no fee. Remember, don't pay for anything. Remember that advice? Okay, UNSW's original name was New South Wales University of Technology. True or false? It's true. Okay, this is a hard one. I think Jen wrote these questions, they're a bit hard. Okay, the university was renamed in 1957. True or false? It's false. How many have we got left? 3. 3, that's it. Yeah, we've got 3 prizes. So we didn't have to go. Well done, everyone. think this brings us to a close. It's lovely to meet you. All the best with your journey. I hope you have the best time ever. And I think some of you are going off now to your respective welcome. So thank you and enjoy the rest of the day.